Credit cards, what you should be telling your clients. We try to beat the Polygraph, and we bring you the latest on Insurance Bootcamp. I'm Sarah Bassett, and you're watching RISKSA TV News. A report published by the World Bank this week confirmed that South Africans have more debt than any other nation. According to the report, 86% of South Africans are in debt, followed by Iran, where 71% of the population borrow money. Luca Vraka speaks to Credit Ombudsman Nikilalo Mahan to find out what your clients need to know about their credit cards.
The latest survey from the World Bank estimates that 86% of South Africans have debt, making us the most indebted nation in the world. To put this figure in perspective, the world average stands at about 42%. Credit Ombudsman Nikilalo Mahan notes that this is a worrying trend.
The rest of the credit takes place in an informal manner. It also states that it's used to meet basic household expenses or to survive in the month. So if you borrow from a friend $100 or $200, they keep you through until payday. So it can't be a good thing. It can't be a good thing. It's certainly not a good thing for the country, for the economy.
According to Mahan, part of the problem is South Africa's consumption-based culture. He added that a lot of work still needed to be done to step up financial education in the country. For the full story, log on to the RISKSA website. For RISKSA TV News, this is Luca Vraka.
Last week's insert brought you the story of the US man convicted of teaching people how to fool lie detectors. We wanted to find out just how easy it is to fool a machine. Ben Lombard, president of the Southern African Polygraph Federation, challenged Dominic Ace to give it a try.
After last week's story on fooling lie detectors, the president of the Southern African Polygraph Federation, Ben Lombard, offered to give us a demonstration of the polygraph machine. Never one to pass up an opportunity to get strapped to a chair, I went to the offices of Litech, determined to show that I could fool the machine. One of my first questions to Ben was, who makes use of his services nowadays?
It's a variety. Husbands bring their wives bring their husbands, boyfriends bring their boyfriends, girlfriends bring their girlfriends, transport companies. It depends on who wants to know. Sexual harassment cases, robbery, fraud, pre-employment screenings.
So, can you train someone to fool the machine?
The polygraph itself measures your entire autonomic nervous system. In other words, everything in your body which you cannot control. Whenever your mouth tells a lie, inevitably your body is the one to give it away. Changes in upper body movement, changes in your level of sweating, changes in your cardiovascular, and by the time you said yes or no, it's too late.
And so it was time for the test. Alas, my caffeine-fueled, rage-inspired, bum-clenching efforts amounted to nothing, and I was no match for the machine. Well, it turns out I am a terrible liar. This is Dominic Ace, signing off for RISKSA TV.
Over 600 brokers and insurers came together this week for the latest round of the annual Insurance Bootcamp Roadshow. This series of seminars focuses on the complex issue of business interruption. Angelique Edwards tells us more.
Welcome to this week's Events Roundup. We're reporting from the Vineyard Hotel in Newlands, Cape Town, for the first leg of RISKSA's Insurance Bootcamp. From here, we hit the road to Westville Country Club in Durban and the Balalaika Hotel in Johannesburg on Thursday. Attendees had a lot to look forward to. Paul North, director at Prolos, unpacked business interruption claims, while CEO of Commercial Claims Services, Ryan Woolley, entertained the delegates with an interesting war story. The charismatic Tao from Sazria and MNF's Adrian Chester was also on the speakers list. I'm here with Tim Timmerman, our facilitator for the roadshow.
They've in the past proved very successful because it gives the average person in the industry something to take back to their practice and implement it immediately. And it comes from experts in the field. Today's topic on business interruption is no less important. It's about the fourth time we presented it, and we're learning today about the dangers of underinsurance, the dangers of not setting a correct indemnity period, and the rate at which brokers stand exposed if they get it all wrong.
General upliftment in business interruption knowledge and know-how is in dire need. Interaction from the Cape Town crowd was fantastic. I'm looking forward to Durban and Joburg. I thought in general the speakers were fantastic, nice debate, and well presented, a well put on event.
Thanks to all of you that joined us for the Business Interruption Insurance Bootcamp seminars. It was a huge success. We look forward to our September seminars on engineering. Tweet us at #Insurance Bootcamp. We would love to hear your feedback. That's it from me.
Thanks, Anj. That's it for this week's edition of RISKSA TV News. Remember to join the conversation on Twitter and Facebook. Click on the subscribe button below. Have a great weekend, everyone.